afternoon and welcome to CHCH News' special coverage of the total solar eclipse. It's a special once-in-a-lifetime event for our region. It's the first full solar eclipse to hit Niagara Falls for almost 100 years, the last one being back in 1925, and the next one isn't expected to hit until 2144. Now we're about to experience the moment of totality together, less than 18 minutes from now, live right here on CHCH TV. You're looking at a live shot as the moon is now almost completely in front of the sun. The full eclipse will be visible in Burlington, Hamilton, and across Niagara, with Niagara getting the best views. We'll keep this live look up for you throughout the next half hour. Now we have a lot planned for you over the next 30 minutes. Our team coverage extending from Hamilton to Niagara, where Emily Taylor and Louis Bucko are live for us. Hey guys.
Hi, Matt. We're here at the beautiful Table Rock in Niagara Falls, and it's a little cloudy here. You know, we have these brief moments where we can see the eclipse start to happen and people start cheering in the crowd. It really is a big crowd here.
Yeah, they were saying about 1 million people, and that's a number we've heard a lot over the last few weeks, few months building into it. Not quite 1 million, I don't think.
I wouldn't say quite 1 million, but
eye test, but it is a great crowd, and like Emily said, we really get this reaction from the crowd whenever the sun does start to peek through. It's been mostly cloudy throughout the day here. We've been here since about 9 a.m.
Yep, yeah, we had little peaks of sun and then also some rain throughout the day. So.
But it's a little bit cooler, but you know what, I don't think it's really dampering the spirits of people down here. They really seem to be enjoying it. Nobody's really angry. They're all ready for that special moment of totality in just a few minutes.
Exactly, you really do hear those cheers the second that we do start to see the moon eclipse the sun, and it really is a magical moment. I mean, everyone's staring up at the sky. They have their glasses on as well, or their little pinhole viewers, things like that. It's a great crowd here.
Yeah, we got lots coming up. We're going to be joined by David Dames, of course, the CEO of Niagara Parks. I'm going to be sitting down with Mario Carr a little bit, who's going to explain the science of it, and we will be with you for the moment of totality here at Table Rock. Whatever we can see, we'll bring it to you here, but lots going on down here, but we'll send it back to you in studio, Matt.
Okay, guys, I'm looking forward to it. We'll chat with you more very soon, but first, let's go to McMaster University, where one of the biggest viewing parties in Hamilton is being held at Ron Joyce Stadium, and that's where Al Sweeney is live for us this hour. Hey Al, what's the atmosphere like at Ron Joyce?
To have tickets. This is a sold-out event.
Hey there, Matt. There are lots of excited people here at Ron Joyce Stadium at McMaster. Now, this is where the Mac Marauders play and the Hamilton Tiger Cats usually practice. Today, it's been given over to Sun Watchers. They've been waiting here for about an hour. There have been long lineups. There are still people coming in. There are people in overflow fields. There are 5,600 tickets for this event and a lot of other people. Now, about half an hour or so, until about half an hour or so ago, there were thick clouds here. It really didn't look good for this eclipse, but then the clouds started clearing. People were cheering, all of them here to see a once-in-a-generation event.
And astronomy at McMaster.
Scientifically, it's just a really great event for seeing things like orbital mechanics, so how planets move around their sun, how moons move around their planets. It's really great learning for that. It's super good for being able to kind of really visualize what's happening with our moon and our Earth system.
I don't even know what I'm expecting, to be honest. Coming here blind.
I've never seen anything like a solar eclipse, so I'm really excited for this event.
Once in a lifetime experience, you could say.
Totality is one of the events that's, even if there is aliens, even they would be interested to see. Basically, it's the tourism for aliens. It's that spectacular, and it's that rare in general, I think, yeah.
Opportunity to educate millions of people.
So, not saying there are aliens, but if there are, they would think this is pretty cool as well. Now, I just wanted to take one more check of the sun here to see what's going on, and that is really amazing. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Al, thanks very much. We're going to chat again with Al soon, but let's stay in Hamilton and head over to Tim Hortons Field, where another big viewing party is underway. Sean Cowan joining us live from the Donut Box this hour. How's it going, Sean?
Good afternoon, Matt. It's going pretty well. You know, I have to say the excitement has really gone up a lot here, probably in the past 20 minutes or so. Because really, when people first started coming into Tim Hortons Field here, the doors opened here at 1 o'clock. So the first hour, it was really, actually for the first couple of hours, pretty cloudy right here. But in 15 minutes ago, the sun started peeking through the clouds. People put their glasses on. As you can see, they have their glasses on right now, and they got really excited. So there were some cheers when the sun first started to come out from the clouds. People put their glasses on, and they're able to see the partial eclipse. They are waiting for totality, which I think is supposed to happen in the next 15 minutes or so. So some people here are from Guelph, from Toronto. I actually spoke to one kid. He describes it as an orange banana. That's what he says. When he puts the glasses on and he looks up, he says it's an orange banana. So a lot of excited people here at Tim Hortons Field. Matt, I'll send it back over to you.
I like the orange banana analogy there, Sean. Thanks very much. Now, weather and traffic, of course, playing a big role in this eclipse story. And Shelley Marriage, she's keeping an eye on both. Oh, through her glasses there.
I have to set an example, Matt.
Absolutely.
Even though I'm not looking at the sun, I just want to be as safe as possible. And we, of course, want everyone to be safe. Now, yeah, in Hamilton, the sun just started to break through before the 3 o'clock hour. So for once, Mother Nature cooperated with us. Let's have a look first at traffic and see how we're doing. Looking at our exclusive 403 cameras now. And of course, we did predict a lot of traffic with people heading out for some viewing, but you can see pretty quiet along the stretch of the 403 into downtown Hamilton. And as you head to and from the junction, not seeing any flashing lights, but a little bit of volume there. Let's have a look at our MTOs. And here's a look at the 405 west of Stanley Avenue out in the St. Catharines, Niagara region. Not seeing any heavy delays, although now, wow, looks very busy over the Burlington Skyway Bridge. Could be people heading to the Niagara region for the moment of totality. Please, folks, remember, if you are in your cars and you're not exactly where you want to be, don't get out of your car. Again, safety first. Having a look at our radar, already starting to see some sunshine, some clearing, feeling the temperature starting to drop somewhat. And remember, at the time of totality, it could drop at least 10 degrees and the winds could ease. Here's the line of totality now, of course, 318 being that moment for the golden horseshoe. A little bit of cloud in areas, and then we're looking at 10 degrees. And wow, I'm already starting to see it get dark out behind me, or it's starting to dim at least. Back inside to you, Matt.
That's pretty cool, Shelley. I'm going to come out and check it out with you in just a little bit. But first, let's head back to Niagara, where Emily Taylor is joining us once again from one of the biggest viewing parties. Emily.
Hi, Matt. Yeah, we're here in Table Rock, Niagara Falls, and it is getting a little bit darker minute by minute as the moon starts to eclipse the sun. I'm joined by David Dames, the CEO of Niagara Parks. Thank you for joining me here today.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Yeah.
What a special moment. The crowd is gathering, and you can feel the anticipation in the audience.
Definitely. I've seen you walking around all day, actually. I mean, what are you hearing from people so far?
So I've talked to visitors from all parts of the United States, England, Germany, France. Most of them came here specifically for the Eclipse event.
Yeah.
So they're just so excited to be here.
I've talked to a number of people from Virginia specifically. For some reason, that seems to be the state that is heading our way. I mean, we're getting closer and closer to the actual time of. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, I feel great. This has been over a year of planning. We had some great programming over the course of the weekend here in Niagara Parks, but to see the crowd coming out now, and again, just that moment of anticipation.
Yeah, definitely. And I understand there's stuff happening later as well. What's going on? What does the planning look like?
So there'll be a concert in Queen Victoria Park kicking off. Actually, it's probably kicked off now, running right through till 10 o'clock. And at 10 o'clock, there'll be a special fireworks display and a special illumination on the falls tonight.
Amazing. Do we know how many people are here right now?
I don't have an official count yet. The police are working on it right now. They've got some drones up. They're doing some other checks, so we'll know very shortly.
And do you have a message for the public, for people who might be here specifically for this event right now?
Well, first of all, thank you for coming. Second, enjoy it, embrace it. And I think we're going to, hopefully the front clouds will clear a little bit more shortly. But we're getting the effect right now. It's getting a little darker, a little cooler. The birds are acting a bit differently. So we're getting some different effects already.
That it is. I'm starting to see my breath a little bit. It's getting a little bit chilly out here. I need to go put a hat on.
Temperature's dropped.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. We are actually going to be back right after this break with more of our live team coverage here in Niagara as well as in Hamilton. So stay tuned.
Honk, honk. What can I say? traffic.
The Great North, Sundays at 9.
When we moved, I went online with Onlia and insured our home right from my phone. I went online with Onlia and submitted a home insurance claim right from my phone.
Get that Ojo feeling with all the latest slot and live casino games, plus exclusive games you won't find anywhere else.
Feel the fun. Play Ojo.
I love walking, but it can be frustrating if my legs and feet are slowing me down. My pharmacy recommended a Revitive Medic circulation booster, and I haven't looked back.
Drug-free Revitive is clinically proven to actively improve leg circulation, relieve aches and pains, and help you walk further. Revitive Medic is also suitable for people diagnosed with osteoarthritis or diabetes.
I believe using Revitive has really helped me. Give it a go today.
For the latest offers on the Revitive pain range, see in store or revitive.ca.
If you've been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy, you likely face a grim reality. Fortunately, there's a non-invasive, non-pharmaceutical medical solution that can make a real difference, helping to greatly improve your circulation and reduce nerve pain, giving you the chance to reclaim your life. You can actually reverse the damage done by neuropathy instead of just suppressing the symptom. Call us today for your consultation so that we can get you back to doing what you love, surrounded by the people you love.
And welcome to 30 Minutes to Wealth, the show that teaches you how to build wealth through real estate.
Learn every facet of real estate investing.
I want everybody to listen to your program.
You have a great product, then you have an amazing team. That equals magic.
Welcome back to our special totality coverage. Right now you're looking at some of the MTO cams we're keeping an eye on because traffic congestion had been predicted to be a big problem today, and so we're going to keep an eye on the roads for you so you know how bad it is in our area, especially in Niagara Falls, where Louis Butko is going to join us again, where the crowds are starting to assemble, things are starting to get dark, and the temperatures started to drop, I hear.
Yeah, Matt, it's getting a little cooler for sure, and you know the crowds have been here all day. I know Simone Gavros, Emily Vukovic, and Tim Boland were here on Morning Live, and there were already people assembled. One of those guys was Mario Carr, Hamilton's favorite amateur astronomer. And Mario, it's cloudy. Let's point it out to people here.
Yes, it's not very nice.
Not great,
right?
but
it's
what are we going to experience even with this cloud coverage here in Niagara Falls?
Well, it's going to get really dark really soon, right? And everyone should take note of the animal behavior.
Okay.
Animals will think it's nighttime and they'll start going back to their homes, right? Yeah. Birds will start flying back to their roosts. Bees will start going back to their hives, right? Yeah. So it's going to be incredible.
That darkness, it's going to be about 3 minutes where we hear our
3.5 minutes.
That's better than longer because we are in the path of totality.
Totality, exactly. We're almost in the center.
Okay.
The center is over on Buffalo side, right?
Yeah,
so it's going to be incredible. I'm really looking forward to it.
And you've pointed it out, minute by minute, you can really feel it getting darker.
You can feel it getting darker, and you can also feel the temperature gradually changing because the moon is covering the sun, right? And so those temperatures are dropping. They can drop as much as 10 degrees.
Okay, and it might because it's a little bit cooler here by the water.
Yes.
Okay, so in that minute of that time of totality, what else should we be looking for? We got to keep our goggles on in case that sun comes back. But if we do see it, for that little bit, we can look at it during totality.
Just during totality. As soon as the light comes out, you want to put these things back on, right? Because you don't want to harm your eyes. The next thing is, too, your iris is going to be opening wide up, so that it's really dangerous to leave them open.
So maybe give yourself a little bit of wiggle room in terms of 318, maybe 319 if you have a clear view. Take your goggles off, enjoy for a couple of seconds.
318 plus 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. Yeah. So basically, what's that, 321, 31, right?
Mario, appreciate all your insights today. Really, really helpful for all of us here, so thank you.
Oh, no problem.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And Matt, we'll send it back to you in studio here.
Thank you.
Darker. It's getting darker.
It's darker. I can't see.
Thank you much, Louis. Time for a quick break, but we are just moments away from totality, so when we come back, we're going to check in with the crowds at McMaster University. This is our last break before the big moment. You better stay with us.
5, 4, 3.
How long is this going to take?
2,
6, 0.
The Simpsons, Sundays at 8.
Leon's Cyber Super Sale ends Wednesday. Last chance to get amazing cyber specials throughout the showroom. Plus, take up to 40% off select black tag furniture and mattresses. Shop our Cyber Super Sale before it's gone. Visit leons.ca for details.
Jackpot City is the home of all things casino. There's just one house rule to create the perfect online casino for you. We built a world-class lineup of classic casino games such as roulette and blackjack, and crafted a virtual range of the best slots, including Atlantean treasures. Everything's online, everything's ready, everything's for you. So whenever you're feeling playful, head to Jackpot City and you'll be endlessly entertained. Jackpot City, casino games perfectly made for you.
It's me, not you. Our styles aren't compatible. I'm just not happy. It's time for a change.
With Peppermint's great selections, you'll be sure to find the perfect match to get home happy. Open this May in St. Catharines.
Nivea Q10 Targeted Wrinkle Filler. With pure Q10 coenzyme and bioxyphil peptides. Visibly reduces the look of fine lines in 5 minutes and moisturizes to help reduce the look of deeper wrinkles over time. For every expression of you, Nivea.
It isn't the heavy trays that make the job difficult, or the fast pace you need to keep up. It's not working another double because someone called in sick. What makes the job tough is the moment you realize a customer has had enough, and you have to make that decision not to overserve. Refusing service isn't personal, it's the law. We know it's not easy, but we're counting on you to keep us all safe. Thank you, servers, for doing the tough job.
Welcome back. We are just moments away from the moment of totality. We couldn't help ourselves, so we're outside with a bunch of the crew, who you probably see behind us. Me and Shelly, we're going to take this in together. Shelly, any final thoughts before we get to the final moment?
Well, we are feeling the temperature drop, and I was just telling everyone that Environment Canada, all of our live current temperature feeds, can't even update it quick enough, but I can tell you it's really dropped. It feels like it went from 10 until about 2.
It is very noticeably colder out here, and it was interesting. Louis was saying in Niagara that they're really feeling the chill down near the water. Now, we might have lucked out because they got the clouds down in Niagara, but we got sunshiny skies up here in Hamilton.
Lots of sunshine, and also the winds are easing as well and could even change directions, Matt.
That's incredible.
Yeah, Matt, if it changes directions here, we might be in trouble because we are getting those little spurts of sun, we think.
And when the crowd cheers like that, usually that's the time in which we're seeing little spurts of sun.
I'm trying not to take any chances, and anytime I kind of hear the crowd going up, you instinctively want to look. So not taking any chances here, making sure I got my safety glasses on for sure.
Got to protect the eyes for sure, as well as not using your cell phone if you don't have the proper lens for it.
Let's have a look. Oh my goodness, it's gone. It's nighttime.
Holy moly. Yeah, it's gone. It's really actually incredible because I didn't realize what it was going to look like until this very moment.
Well, there was so many people here from all across the states, but also David Adams was saying right across Europe, actually, France, Germany, England, all of these different places, people coming right here to see this full.
That's why people were.
That's why we're
dark here. It is nighttime dark, and that's why people. We're in totality.
And this has happened very suddenly. It was light out just a minute ago.
This is actually pretty incredible, just in terms of it being nighttime at 3:19 in Niagara Falls.
So we are now in totality. It is for at least a couple of minutes, I understand, safe to look up at the sun being eclipsed without the glasses on because it is just completely dark. The crowd here is really feeling it. They've all got their phones out taking photos and are very excited.
Obviously, can't see much, really. There's some cheers going on.
There's some cheers.
Just for totality. But there's lots going on, and the excitement is definitely feeling it.
Yeah, we have at least a few more minutes of totality, and then maybe we'll start out. The difference, we can't really see the sun right now with the clouds, but we will be able to see lightning as we go.
Absolutely. And just even the hotels in Niagara Falls, they're keeping the illumination. To see Niagara Falls dark, that doesn't really happen much at all, but Niagara Falls is dark. It is nighttime here, really, here in totality at the Table Rock in Niagara Falls.
Goodness, and just listen to that crowd roar
guys looking up. I'm not sure what people are actually shooting at this point. I got a light right in my face too, so even if I could see past it, it would definitely be something. But it really is just the aspect of it being night at 3 in the afternoon. That's really getting me right.
It is, and I mean, there's another cheer. What are we? We're seeing a little bit of light right at the sun there.
Totality, so we can go glasses-less.
Yep.
But that was pretty cool. We got that one moment. I'm not sure if our Jim Irons camera up there got it, but that was pretty cool.
Just peeking out through the clouds
one
there.
Quick fraction of a second. We got another one here.
Listen to that crowd, just so excited. I was speaking with someone from the Ontario Science Centre earlier, and they were just talking about what it's like to see an eclipse. They've seen a few partial eclipses in their life, and just how stunning it is to feel this really human event with so many other people. But just it reminds you, that the universe is so big and that we are all a part of it.
Yeah, and just that totality, and I think we're getting just a little bit more of the upper ring here. And again, I think other people, depending on where they are, really all along Niagara Parkway here, right down to Clifton Hill and beyond. There's a concert later tonight too, but even that little bit of a difference that it can make. And obviously Hamilton, sunny right
sunny,
now.
I'm
Brantford,
jealous.
We heard sunny right now, and lots of places, but this is honestly one of the coolest places I think to get to experience this. And why there were a lot of people making the trek here.
Listen to that cheer. Yeah. We're seeing a little bit of light poking through now. Look at that.
Cloud breaking up just a little bit.
Just coming through the clouds, just brightening up from that dark that we had a second ago.
Like you would think it was like the moon. Like,
yes.
I know it is the moon. I know it is the moon. But oh wow.
Not quite the same thing though.
A little bit brighter here, and I think we got to be a little bit careful.
322. All right, we're gonna go glasses back on.
Glasses back on just to be safe.
Just in case.
And we're seeing just a little bit of the ring there once again with the cloud coverage. And definitely one of those moments that you got to be grateful for where you are and what you're doing. And
a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, of course, and it is just so interesting to see it with all of these other people here as well who are all experiencing this at the same time as us.
Yeah, it really is one of those moments. Like you said, it's that just being part of the group. And they said a lot about the number of people coming down here and how many. And it is a great crowd, don't get me wrong, but really one of those experiences near the falls. We can hear the rumble of the falls.
Yeah, you can feel the mist.
Full circle moment for sure.
Wow.
It's getting a little bit lighter as I take my glasses off.
Yeah.
I'm not going to look up because totality seems to be over. But really, kind of looking around, taking in the whole crowd.
I know. It happened in a flash there. That was such a quick, complete darkness to it already being light.
Yeah, just turn it around and again, people are looking. And I'm afraid to look up without my glasses.
You shouldn't. That's not a good decision.
Exactly.
Even though it is quite cloudy here, just making sure that we're now looking directly up.
Well, I think you guys got a better reaction than we did here in Hamilton.
It does not.
We had the crew outside with us, but not the big crowds. And it certainly lasted longer where you guys were. Shelley and I had to get glasses a bit faster than I thought. I thought I'd get a little more time.
Now. We are lightening quite a bit compared to that darkness we had just a couple of minutes ago, but we're starting to come back out of the full and total eclipse.
It was nighttime. Yeah, it was nighttime there for a couple of minutes, but lots of fun. We'll have more coming up at 6 o'clock and more coming up on Trending Now, but for now, we'll send it back to you, Matt.
All right, I was going to ask you guys, because one of the things I saw here, Shelley, that I thought was really interesting was that orange glow on the horizon.
Yes.
It was like sunset, and even though we read it was going to be like that, I did not think it would be so pronounced.
No, until you experience it, and as everyone's been saying, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and just something you can't even predict. As much as we've been talking about it, there's been build-up. Until you experience, I got goosebumps just talking about it, Matt. And you know what, Matt? I feel closer to you just standing beside you and experiencing this.
We did
with all of our viewers. How incredible and lucky are we?
Pretty incredible. And I mean, people at home wouldn't have seen this, but Shelley and I kept taking selfies of each other watching the sun, because how often do you get to do this?
Exactly.
And we are kind of a work family here at CHCH. I'm not with my family, you're not with your family, but we still got to enjoy this all together.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what our selfies will look like, though, because we can't see a darn thing with these glasses. So it could be just our ear or the side of our head, but It's the thought that counts.
It could be, exactly. All right, let's find out how Al Sweeney enjoyed his experience. Let's go back to McMaster. Al, what'd you see? What'd you think?
Hey there, Matt. Well, this was a pretty amazing experience. It slowly got darker. You could feel the wind changing. It got a little colder. And then within seconds, we hit totality, and it was completely dark. It was an amazing thing to see. I'm joined by some MAC students who are here to see this. So what did you think, you guys? What do you make of it?
It was so cool.
It was very cool.
It was
amazing.
Yeah.
Did you see anything you didn't expect to see?
Honestly, the ring around the sun was really cool.
That was very cool to look at. Yes.
And, like perfectly symmetric and everything. It was really cool.
Seeing it get dark very quickly.
Yeah.
Very cool.
How do you describe it? A once-in-a-lifetime experience? How do you?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Especially with the crowd and everything, you'll never get anything like it.
Very
Thanks,
lucky
you guys.
to be here.
That's great. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thanks very much, Al. Time for a short break here on CHCH, but stay with us. We're going to have more on the total eclipse in just a couple of minutes.
Good evening and welcome to News at 6.
News reading, not for everyone. Right, but Helen, you put a lens on her. She connects. But you got to watch yourself with her, okay?
60 Minutes are sending female reporters to war zone.
You're a war zone on two legs.
There's an effort to shift the bulletin away from serious news. But I plan to put up a fight.
This is News at 6! You do the job you're paid to do!
Here we go again.
The Newsreader, Tuesday at 9.
You're so disorganized, and you really need to keep your cool. I'm just not happy. It's time for a change.
Tepperman's is here to help. We know finding true fridge happiness isn't easy, but with our great brands, flexible payment plans, and expert staff, you'll find the fridge to get home happy.
Stylish, cool, takes my breath away. It's the perfect match.
Open this May in St. Catharines.
Trust the caring staff at Affordable Burial and Cremation to help create a special end-of-life service for your loved one. Pre-plan today. Visit affordableburialandcremation.ca. Making final arrangements is as easy as ABC.
At Diamond & Diamond, we can't prevent an accident.
But we can prevent it from ruining your life.
Our team will ensure you get the care and guidance to get you through this difficult time.
Call the team at Diamond & Diamond
and get Canada's largest personal injury firm working for you.
Hi, I'm Abel.
I often forget to mention that he's an amputee because Abel will try any activity he can.
My arm helps me with basically everything.
He doesn't see what he can't do, he sees what he can do.
Yeah, this is helping.
The War Amps has just given him the ability to do all the activities every kid can do.
When you donate to the War Amps, you help kids like me. Thank you.
Welcome back. The solar eclipse is over, but there's still lots to chat about. We're rejoined by Louie and Emily in Niagara and Shelley outside. I've come back inside. Guys, are people already leaving Niagara, or what's the situation there?
Are people leaving, Emily? I don't know. I think everybody's just trying to get that last little look at it. Yeah.
Oh, a few more cheers, actually. So people are still here and very excited.
Yeah, so a few more cheers. Apparently you guys had the best view. I'm not going to call it a letdown. It definitely wasn't.
Sounds like we had the longest view, but you had the better view, maybe.
Yeah, it was definitely a really cool experience to be here, though, guys. I know you had a better view, but I don't know. We got the view of the falls here behind us. That's
exactly.
Nice.
And this huge, huge crowd.
In Niagara, you have until at least 4:30 to see a shadow on the sun, so don't give up yet.
That's it, guys. Thanks for joining us today on the CHCH News Eclipse Special. Time for us to take a break, but we'll be back at 6 o'clock with all the news of the day. Stay tuned.